Hello, welcome back to Hunter Tuned. Today we're going to be unboxing this Varla Eagle 1 electric scooter. Varla reached out to me and ended up sending this Eagle 1 scooter, so we're going to check it out. It did take a couple weeks to get here. I don't know if they had some shortages or what, but they did send this and a seat. I got the seat a couple weeks ago, but I just finally got the scooter today. So Roxy, I don't need help right now. The charger and the charger and the cord here on the top. These are the axle covers. They go on the end of the wheel. And it looks like some random hardware in this little baggie. Ooh, an inner tube. That's a good thing to have, I suppose. It's funny because I actually have a scooter similar to this. And within the first 2 days of me owning it, I popped a tube. So for them to send a spare is actually pretty sweet. And they sent a couple of these. They're like the floorboard decals. So we'll check those out in a second. I'm gonna try to think of the best way to get this out of the box. Oh boy. I guess this is quite a bit different from my other one, huh?
I like this little thing.
I like this fender on the back. That's pretty nice. Nice suspension. Looks like it's adjustable. Yeah, this is way nicer than my other one.
Which will be another video.
Yeah, I have one very similar to this. Yeah, this thing's really nice. Damn. It's got hydraulic brakes. Holy crap. Okay, so we gotta slide this collar down in order to lock the stem, I believe. So we're gonna... Ooh. There it goes. I am struggling.
You really are. That's a grunting going on.
There we go. Okay. So then you rip this thing off, and the handlebars go right here. So I'll have to get an Allen wrench to put all that together. This is just taped down here. I'll put the kickstand down. There you go. I dig it. I'm gonna get all this stuff set up here, and I'll show you guys when I get it all installed.
Is that it?
This has Zoom
Oh, okay.
hydraulic brakes. Wow. Alright guys, so this is pretty much all the stuff that comes in the box. There's an owner's manual, the inner tube, there's a couple stickers and stuff, the little pieces that go on the lug nuts. So there's just these little rubber pieces that protect the wheel nuts. The inner tube, a couple extra set screws, and a couple extra, you know, screws for whatever else. And then these are the grip tapes that they sent. So this is the grip tape that comes on it, and then you can change it out to any of these. There's like a war, like an army helicopter here. This looks like a you know, American flag, and then this is like a graffiti art. What? Why are you laughing
I
at
really
that?
struggled to say that.
Sorry.
Like what it was.
Well, I wanted to say, like, isn't this like a police flag or something? Like it endorses police? Isn't that like the type of American flag that is?
Oh,
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm not up on the old lingo, but the owner's manual. And then they also sent a seat. So the seat, I believe, just like clips onto here or something like this. I'm really not sure. There we go. So that just like clips around the edges so you could like, you know.
Are you gonna tighten it? I feel like the sketch. Or not.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
I did notice, like, out of the box that the handlebars are not completely straight. There's an adjustment right here and right here. So you can turn these, because, like, my bars are facing to the left, but my wheel is straight. And one thing I noticed with this is, like, it has a locking thing. So, like, it takes quite a bit of effort to turn the handlebars. Like, I'm just pushing it straight.
Is that good or bad?
I kind of don't like it, but maybe I'll get used to it, or maybe there's an adjustment somewhere where I can loosen that up, because I think it's supposed to like keep you stable as you are going. It keeps the handlebars straight so you don't, like, you know, wiggle it or whatever. But I feel like this is almost more dangerous than having it being able to turn freely. So, like, when it's straight like this, you turn it, and then when you go back straight, it like stops and it locks straight, which I'm not really a big fan of, but maybe I'll grow into it. I like to have control of the handlebars instead of it, you know, locking straight like that. Not sure if I'm a big fan of that, but other than that, everything else looks really nice. Super nice quality stuff here.
You'll have to show the lights when it gets dark.
Yeah, for sure. And these are the controls here. So, like, you have your little key. So you turn the key, it shows you your voltage, where your battery's at. And then you have, this is your, like, throttle. So you hold down the power button, and then this comes up, and it shows your miles an hour, kilometers. I'll have to change this over to miles per hour, but battery indicator. And then there's gears. So first gear, second gear, third gear, and back to first. And then this is the throttle. So when you pull this, the scooter goes. And then on this side too, it has like a turbo mode and eco mode. So eco mode just kind of limits the top speed that you can get out of it. And then you have single or dual motor. If you guys did not know, this is a dual motor scooter. So it has a motor on the front wheel and it has a motor on the back wheel. And you can control either just having one motor on. It's in dual motor right now. You can kind of tell that the front wheel is spinning. And it does burnouts and shit. But if I hit the single dual button, now it's just the back. Now it's just the back motor. So yeah. But I'm gonna get it charged up. I haven't charged it or anything yet. So I'm gonna get it charged and then we'll probably take it for a little ride.
Here. Hi. I gotta go to work. Come here. Okay.
Alright guys, I got the Varla all put together. I've had it for a couple days now, and I ended up swapping out the grip tape for the American flag one, and I fixed the issue that I was talking about in the video where the steering would like lock straight. So like it would go straight and then it would be stuck there, and you'd really have to kind of wail on the handlebars to get it to turn left and right. And on my first test drive with the scooter. I didn't film it, but I took it down around the block, and I almost crashed because the steering was just so tight, and I did not like that whatsoever. So what I did to fix that, I actually just loosened, there's a set screw right here. Sorry, camera's not focusing. So you can see there's a set screw right here, and then there's one on the opposite side. And then on the bottom, there's a bigger Allen. So I loosened those set screws, and I just loosened that bolt a little bit, and then I tightened the set screws back up, and now the steering is much better. Another issue out of the box that I had is the brakes were very squishy. The left brake worked fine, but the right brake hit the handlebar. It was so, like, it wasn't bled. The brakes weren't bled. So I fixed that. It was pretty easy. I just took, there's like a little set screw where you fill the fluid up. It's under the throttle mechanism. There's a little bolt that I just took out. And when I took that bolt out, I just squeezed the lever a couple times and a couple air bubbles came out, and then I put the screw back in, and now the brakes work great. So it took a couple hours to charge it. I don't remember exactly how long it took to charge. I love the tires on this thing. They're very, like, you know, all-terrain. You can ride it on the street or a little bit off-road, so that's kind of cool. And the suspension is awesome. The suspension on this feels great. The tires feel great. It's overall a pretty good scooter. So other than the steering being a little tight for my liking personally, and the brakes being unbled, or, you know, not bled very well, it's a great scooter. So I'm gonna take you guys for a little ride right now and kind of show this thing in action. It is almost dead. I think I only have like, it is almost dead. I think I only have like 2 bars of battery left. So I have been riding it over the last, you know, couple days or so. I'm at 50.5 volts. It was fully charged. I've ridden it 15 miles so far, so I could probably get, you know, maybe closer to 20 miles on a charge. They claim you can get 40 miles on a charge, but even on my other scooter, this is a VDM 10. It's a very similar to the Varla, extremely similar to the Varla. The best I've ever gotten out of this, and I've ridden it in eco going like 10 miles an hour the whole time. The best I got out of that one was 30. So I would assume this one's gonna be similar, but it does seem like this battery on the Varla is a little bit weaker than this one. This one seems like it definitely goes a little bit farther on a charge, and this one seems a lot faster than this one, even though they're like virtually the same scooter. Top speed that I got out of this thing was 35. I think they claim you can get 40, but I'm 200 pounds and I just don't know if this one would quite do 40 or not. I was gonna show the lights too. I'm gonna take it outside and show you guys the lights real quick. So here it is, and when you hit the brakes, the brake lights are very bright. That's an awesome feature. And then to turn the lights on, you just hold the power button, or you just tap the power button, I should say. Oh, nope. Tapping the power button doesn't do it. Maybe you hold the mode button. Yeah, holding the mode button turns on the lights. So you can see we got tail light, headlight. The headlight's not super bright because it's really low, but I do think that they sell like an upgraded light that can get mounted on the stem up here, which would be a great upgrade, especially if you guys are going to be riding at night. My Cabo Wolf King GT has a very bright headlight, so going to something like this, I can definitely tell that the lighting isn't as good. But you guys are going to be saving money compared to a Cabo, going with the Varla Eagle 1. So I'm going to strap on the GoPro quick. We're going to take a little ride around the block. I'm going to show you some of the modes and how fast it goes in each mode maybe. And then we'll probably do another video with this thing coming soon. I want to compare it to the knockoff, my VDM 10. I've had that scooter for over a year now. I've put over 300 miles on that one, and that was my first like real electric scooter, and I loved it. It's an awesome scooter. And that one, like I said, I want to compare that one to the Varla because this one is a little bit cheaper, and I feel like it'd be a good comparison. All right, guys, so we're gonna take the Varla Eagle 1 for a little ride. I'm currently in mode 1 or gear 1, single motor, and I don't know if it's an eco or not. This is single motor. So that was not an eco. This is an eco right now. So 13 miles an hour, single motor, gear 1 is eco. And you can see that green light flashing. That's actually the cruise control. I have it set up on this scooter. It does not come set up on the scooter out of the box. You have to go through the P settings, which if you guys are interested, I'll show the P settings. You can adjust how fast the power comes in on the scooter. You can adjust the regenerative braking. You can adjust the cruise control settings. A ton of stuff. Alright, so if we go to dual motor, I think it's still in eco. We can go dual motor. Definitely takes off a little faster. Actually, is it in dual or single? It's kind of hard to tell sometimes. There we go. Yeah, it was an eco still, dual motor. So eco or single motor, oh my gosh, so many different modes. So not eco, there's a turbo mode and an eco mode. This is turbo mode, dual motor, first gear. We get 18 miles an hour. It does go slightly faster than this when the battery's charged all the way. Like I said, I only got 2 bars left. I don't know what motors are in this thing, if they're like 1000 or 800 watt or whatever. Fully charged, it will do some burnouts. Like if you just, take off, it does do a little burnout in the front tire. So if we bump this up to second gear, dual motor, we'll see how fast it goes. Also, the suspension on this thing is freaking sweet. All right, here we go, second gear. About 27, maybe 28 miles an hour. Then if we bump it all the way to third gear, I don't know how fast it's really going to go because the battery's kind of dead, but getting about 30 miles an hour. I got 35 out of it previously. 32, 32, 33. 33 is about it right now with the battery dead. So I didn't really do a full top speed when it was fully charged. That's probably when you're going to get closer to that 40 miles an hour. So yeah, that's the Varla Eagle 1. It's a fun scooter. It's a great scooter for somebody that wants to ride hard. If you guys are looking for more of a cruiser style scooter, this one's more suited for like guys that want to do a little off-road and guys that want to do a little street riding. A little everything on this guy. Where like that high boy scooter I showed you guys, that's definitely more of like a, just like a commuter scooter. This one's definitely got some more power. So I'm gonna get the battery charged up. We'll maybe make another video with this thing soon, but thanks for watching, guys. Have a great night and a better tomorrow. We'll see you later.